We won't now. Don't worry. That day, when she forgets this qualification, even because of the way Billy probably saw how the house wants her to live, that's why I ended up getting it. No, every dog they give you chance after chance in this house. I swear. I think we should set up this child strike. I'm saying this. We should set up 5 more strike. 1 more strike. Yeah, this point. Shit. Just don't hold back.
He's looking at them.
In his face. She put her hands in our space. Come to water and tell Alex, make she tell me, say, she don't carry water come. Whereas the water I give Alex, she carry her go through here.
Oh my God.
The game must start. I'm telling you, let's go. This is like this. No, it's just not okay. She's not one. Oh, she's angry. Something happened just now? I can never let go. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to see this on
EK,
yes, my brother.
you connived, plotted, and executed a malicious act. Big Brother finds you guilty of goading and provocation through the vandalization of Tbaj's personal items. You are hereby issued a strike. 2 more strikes, and you will be immediately disqualified from Big Brother's house.
Let's see the cycle mental is not the things I do, not the why me. You why me?
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
You have me. I don't. That's a. It's the video. Somebody else has you. You have been there. Shut up, me. Bro, I'm not doing this. Not the talk. Don't touch me. Don't try. Don't touch me. Don't disrespect me. Don't touch me. Don't do your thing. Don't touch me. But you approach me. Don't do it. Because that's the way they do it.
Guys, brace yourself for a ride of a lifetime in Big Brother's mansion. Guess what, guys? The new housemates were introduced to the Big Brother's house. The likes of Omashola Worry, Omashola from the PERE season, Lucy from the lockdown season, Prince, my Prince, from the lockdown season as well, and lastly, Kim Opera from the PERE season. This show is getting hotter. It's getting hotter, and the pressure is getting worse. Kidwayya was evicted. Like, I never saw that coming. Kidwayya. I knew he wasn't probably going to get to the finals, but I knew he was going to get fired in the game. I just did not see his eviction coming at all, and not just me, even the viewers did not see it coming. And it makes me wonder, how on earth did she escape the bottom 2? Of course, he made the bottom 3, but he escaped the bottom 2. So the bottom 3 were Seyi Awolowo, Tbaj, and Kidwayya. And then the members of the jury deliberated on who to pick, and at the end of the day, Kidwayya was evicted from the Big Brother house. The members of the jury consisted of V. I really wish V would go into the Big Brother's mansion as an housemate instead of a member of the jury. Like, we all want that, not just in, like, the whole internet want to see drama. Like, we all want to see V in the house instead of as a member of the jury. Also, Sasuke and lastly Elozona were all the 3 people that made up the members of the jury. And at the end of the day, they kicked out Kidwayya and saved Tbaj and Seyi. You know, I must commend this decision and are not being biased and are not using our emotions to try to push it that Tbaj should go. Like, I must commend her for that, because we all know that they both have a beef over Neo. So before I give a rundown of this, because we definitely have a whole lot to talk about, like a lot, well, I'm just going to touch down on each and every one of it, and in my next video I will do a proper and detailed analysis of them, and then the ones that I forget to add to this, I will just do them in another video. So guys, before I do all of that, let me introduce myself. Hey guys, my name is Peacey, and this is Vibe with Peacey. You all are welcome to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It's totally free. It costs nothing. Do not hesitate to do so. Special welcome to all of you, family of you. Thank you for watching. Please also like my videos, so YouTube will keep recommending my videos. Please like. It's also free. It costs nothing at all. Let's dive straight into the video proper. let's take it from the top. The housemates had their money point tax, and Mercy and Fraud's team won the tax. Ilebaye got upset at the fact that Kidwayya acted selfish during the tax, and he pitched his business idea to the members of the housemates and the audience at large. And this pissed off Ilebaye. Got her really upset because while she needed the money, she kept saying she needed the money, which was a 5 million naira prize to be won. Kidwayya was saying he didn't need the money, and he was calling some kind of ridiculous and outrageous figures, some unrealistic figures. Probably that is the kind of figures that they deal with in his own business outside the house. But this one needs to be, it was a 5 million naira budget. So I don't know why Kid was just bringing up those figures. This pissed Ilebaye off because the stuff that he wrote in the book that they wrote down, Kidwayya went up on stage and just pitched from his head. He didn't really follow their pattern and everything, and she went on a ranting spree, and whoever got involved also collect. It was a hot mess, guys. It was so chaotic, and Ilebaye she was just angry. She was just banging the table. Even when Kidwayya tried having a conversation with her to explain his part of the role he played, and to explain that he didn't act selfish, that it was an agreement they had and all that, but she didn't want to listen. Even Doyin joined her, and it was a lot, guys. It was a lot. So this made Kidwayya, PERE, Ike, and Sheyi. I think Cross was also there, but he didn't say anything. He was also in the mix. So they planned and plotted again to get Ilebaye a third strike and probably get evicted from the Big Brother's house, which was so, I really don't know. These guys were busy doing the devil's work as usual. I don't know what, Pere was really pissed because Ilebaye, she just went off on him and started insulting him for nothing, because he wasn't even involved in this stuff. He was just trying to understand what was going on, and she rained curses on him, and he was really pissed and really pained. So he plotted with the other housemates to get Ilebaye a third strike. And Ike, who did not have any issue with Ilebaye, decided to do the devil's work, or be the devil himself, without the consent and the knowledge of the people that he plotted that Ilebaye strike with. He went crazy. Guys, Ike went crazy. He packed all of Ilebaye's clothes at night from Ilebaye's locker, and spilled them. He scattered them all over the floor and across the bathroom door as well, soaking every of her undies, her clothes. Like, guys, that was evil. That was wickedness at its peak. How can you soak a female's underwears, undergarments and everything, soak them up in dirt? Like, that was bullying on another level. Like, this girl legit did not do anything. You decided to buy fights from Kidwayya and from Sheyi. Like, Ike just went mad, guys. He went crazy, and that's it. He just went crazy, and thank God it was issued a strike for that. Soma also wasn't left out of this. He got a strike for harassment, for harassing Angel, Golden, provoking her, and also disrespecting Big Brother by giving him a middle finger, and that got him a strike as well. Up next, so Mercy and Kidwayya kissed, and they tried to play smart. They tried to be smart about it by hiding. They did it by the staircase, trying to avoid the cameras and all. But we all could hear the sounds and the clicking of lips and the oh my God, it was, yeah. So they kissed, and then Tbaj and Neil also kissed during the Saturday night party. And since then, Tolani has been trying to buy fight. She has been in her way, she has been marking her territory. The rock and the comforter. They should continue comforting and rocking themselves. At this point, I really don't know what to say about those two, but let's shove them aside. Moving on to the next. Doyin was really, really upset after Biggie had gathered the housemates, summoned them to the lounge, and he has played the tape of Pere and his gang plotting against Ilebaye, and then how Ike carried out the plan and vandalized Ilebaye's properties and all, and had issued him a strike for that. She was still pained. Like she was like, why would they do that to somebody? Like why would a human being do that to another human being? That was wicked. And then the people that she saw in the clip, Venita and Sheyi, they were present while Ike was doing that, and she had asked them about it before. They had all denied having a hand or knowing whoever did it. So Doyin was really mad. She was really angry at the fact that Venita, who happens to be a mother of two girls, was there and she had allowed that happen. And Venita and while what was her name? So while Doyin was having a go at Ike and called him a biatch, Venita had answered saying, "Who is a bitch? Who is a bitch? Who is a bitch?" I don't want to call the a word, so you guys understand what I mean, a B word. So um, she kept to the back and forth, and the fact that Doyin had called Venita's kids into it, even though what she said wasn't really bad, she just simply said, you are a mother as well, a mother of two girls for that matter. I don't understand how you would sit there and watch that kind of injustice, that kind of wickedness play out, and you didn't even try to convince Ike to stop whatever he was doing or put a stop to it or whatever. Just try to be human for once in your life. And they had a front and back, and it was a massive fight. Benita hurled curses at Ilebaye, I mean Doyin, telling her that she would not have her own kids, that she, it was too much. It was just too much. Like Venita was saying vile things at Doyin. I don't know why I keep saying Ilebaye. He was really upset. Almost beat up Doyin. He kept saying strike is his brand. Strike is his brand. He doesn't mind getting another strike or getting evicted. He was so pissed. It was actually shocking to a good number of the housemates, including Ilebaye, to have seen Pere being the mastermind behind the whole plot, the whole evil plan, the plans against her on her catching a strike, because she regarded Pere as her father in the house, calls him a house father, school father, or that kind of thing, and Alex, mother, in the house. Like it was even Alex had to break down in tears because she was really pained at the viciousness and the conspiracy behind all of it. Or like, why would you want this girl to so badly catch a strike and leave? Like everyone called Pere evil, that he had a strong and a dark heart. Alex said Pere had a strong and a dark heart just as much as his complexion. Like his heart is as dark as his complexion. Oh my god, that was funny. But before I forget, during the Saturday night party, a good number of the housemates, female housemates to be precise, and Adekunle, who is Venita's handbag, was locked out of the party room, the Saturday night rave party, because they took time. They had a countdown, they had a time in which all the housemates would get ready and then move to the party arena. But then they took time, they wasted a lot of time doing makeup and all that, and Biggie got angry, and in punishing them, he locked them out of the party room, and they couldn't join the party and dance with the other housemates. But most of the guys were there, and I think Tbaj was the only female that happened to be on the dance floor, and it was one hell of a party. It was quite lit, even though the housemates were not complete and all, but it was really, really, really interesting. The DJ, big ups to the DJ. Moving on to the next. So after that day, after the conspiracy and all of the shenanigans and tantrums played by the housemates regarding Ilebaye getting a strike and all that, Sheyi vowed to terrorize Ilebaye. If possible, he wants to ask Big Brother if it's possible, what it would take, like what is the punishment for smacking Ilebaye, that he would really like to give her a dirty slap. Like, she is just evil. That's just it. He's plain evil. He wanted to know if it's possible to give Ilebaye a dirty slap for messing with the Pepper Dem gang housemate. He went further to all courses on both Ilebaye and Doyin. And while his tongue was still wagging, the statements that Sheyi made the viewers of the show to call for Sheyi's exit from Big Brother's mansion and show, and also cancelling him and the brands he worked with outside the house and is currently working with. What Sheyi said, even the government had to get involved. Yeah, there was a particular government party that got involved because
Get back to a boy first. You fuck your daughter. Yes. Amos, I get she know account for my son.
Jesus.
Miscellaneous account.
Yeah.
I dey pay money account for my guy's son. I get an account for a lot of my boys, their son. My boys.
Probably bad thing.
They'll come to me and say, Daddy, I need the Benz.
Yeah.
I'll give them the Benz. I'll get them the keys to the biggest house. They'll go on train. I'll give them daughter.
Sheyi, in his words, said he had a Shino account for his sons and also the sons of his guys, meaning his friends outside the house. I created a Shino account for them to go on a train, to run a train on people's daughters. By people, he was having a conversation with WHITEMONEY and Soma, saying they will finish your daughters, they will go on a train with your daughters. And Soma and WHITEMONEY, they were finding it funny, they were laughing, and Soma was saying, God forbid, it's not my daughter, God forbid, it won't be my daughter. And that was a vile word to say. Like, to my own understanding, Shino actually means wayward, or it can also be tagged as runs, or going haywire, or wild, or we can also see it as sex capades. So Sheyi said he opened a miscellaneous account for his son and his friend's sons to run a train on people's daughters. And the dictionary meaning for that is to gang rape. Jeez. How can a human being be so vicious and vile? How can you even make that kind of statement on national TV? Okay, at this point, it's not national TV, it's international TV because the entire internet saw it. The entire world saw that. And the world has gone crazy. Like, everyone has been calling for the exit of Sheyi from the Big Brother show. And oh my god, guys, oh my god. Sheyi cannot just keep his mouth shut. He cannot just keep his mouth from running and saying trash, saying filthy things, spreading this is at every given opportunity that Sheyi gets, he tends to spread this is misogynistic way of thinking, misogynist idea on ladies, to be precise. This guy is a fucking misogynist. Sorry for using the F word. This guy is an effing misogynist. Like, for reals, for reals. How can you say that to? How can you say that's what you're training your kids to do? To downgrade people's daughters. Oh my god, that is a lot. That's a lot to take down. That is where I hold it for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Subscribe, thumbs up if you like my video. It's free, guys. It's free. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next. Bye, guys.